part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. This game coming on the
plan that was constructed for that one. I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Randolph kicks to Allen. Picked by Randolph. Conley with the three, and he gets the bucket.
3 points.
Conley's got 5 now.
Right there, Randolph doing a good job opening up space for the shooter with the solid screen.
Warriors leading by 11. Outside Curry. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
1:51 left to play in the first. The Warriors have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And there's the pass to Bogut. Lets the three fly, and the shot is good. 20 points for Steph Curry.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he gets it to go. Gasol's got his second basket.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Bogut dishes to Curry. Rejected by Randolph. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph. Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
And Marc Gasol surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Woo. Info and entertainment.
Now here's Allen. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento. Curry. And another three for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Gasol. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 8 points for Marc Gasol.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses, but, you know, you talk to point guards within reach. One big reason why not them is what happened to Conley. Greg losing him in the playoffs last year was the biggest adversity they went through. Can you make a case that it just made them tougher, or did it really take something out of them?
You know, Kevin, it's really hard to say. A tough break, obviously, losing Mike, and I mean that literally as well. But their problems did set them back, and maybe they can be just as good as anybody else, but until they are, they're going to have some issues.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Curry with the three. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got 29.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Shot clock at 5. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 18. Clark, looking around the league, there's no team that teams want to play less than the Memphis Grizzlies. They just wear you down.
Well, they play a physical brand of basketball. They play hard. Everybody's on the same page. And even if you beat the Grizzlies, they take a lot out of you in terms of how they try to wear you down.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man. And just he has an air about him.
Now here's Gasol. He's coming off a 22-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Chalmers against Thompson. Here's Lee. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Lee's got his second bucket of the night. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more, Clark, assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then. HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
And here is Chalmers after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, to be option number 1 for them right now.
And the basket by Bogut.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage.
And Chalmers kicks to Barnes. Back to Chalmers. Here's Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Gasol. Over the last month, getting it done. 6th in blocks. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And, you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
That one misses.
And around the NBA, there are some who want to redo how the NBA lottery works. That they feel it punishes teams for trying at the end of the season and instead rewards others who maybe aren't doing as well.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Chalmers best to Lee. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound on the night. You know, Clark, losing teams handling losing with an eye to the future. It's a slippery slope and a very tough situation, not only for teams, but the league to try to figure out and rule on.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Well said, and I'm not sure what the answer is. I kind of like where we are with the lottery system, but it's something to reevaluate. I don't think it needs to be tinkered with at this point.
Some changes for Memphis. Allen comes in for Lee. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Green, the shot misses. And Golden State will come the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's Gasol following the basket by Stephen Curry. Gasol's shot is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's the three. Another three for Golden State.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Conley against Thompson. Allen drives in. Here's Green, and the layup's good off the glass.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and
Curry, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Marc Gasol.
First personal foul.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Outside Randolph. Shot from 12. The Warriors pull it in.
You know, they don't score